Welcome back to Mon's Dinosaur Adventure. In the last two parts, we met so many incredible giants. Today, in our final journey, Mon will test your memory and your imagination. As we rows along the calm river, we spot a huge creature right on a small island. Strange, isn't it? It has a super long neck like a plant-eating dinosaur, but its four limbs look like giant flippers. It's almost like an ancient sea turtle. But no, this is Elasmosaurus, a massive marine reptile from the dinosaur age. It lived entirely in the water, coming up only to breathe air. Its neck could reach 7 meters long, perfect for catching fish or squid. And unlike sea turtles, it gave birth to live young in the water. So, which animal today do you think it looks most like? Whoa, is this a giant crocodile? Nope, this isn't an ordinary croc. It's Sarcosuchus, the SuperCroc from the Cretaceous, twice the size of modern crocodiles. Do you think it prefers catching fish or hunting dinosaurs? Short snout, sharp horns. Does it look familiar? Last time we met it at the forest edge, and now it's hiding in another corner. Do you remember its name? That's Carnotaurus. What do you think those spiky ridges on its back were for? And those horns, decoration or for battle? With those sharp teeth, it's clearly a meat eater, right? Mon isn't scared at all. He's even teasing it because this one is just a lifelike model. But if it could really move, Mon would have run away already. Oh, what a huge dinosaur! But Mon's not scared at all. He says, this one eats plants, so it's gentle. Do you think Mon is right? 3 sharp horns and a giant frill. Meet Triceratops, one of the most famous plant-eating dinosaurs. Do you think these horns were just for defense, or also for showing off? Despite their fierce look, Triceratops were gentle giants, munching on plants all day. Mon seems to be having fun riding this one. Good thing it's just a model, or it might shake him off. Looking at the Triceratops, what animal does it remind you of today? Mon says it looks like a rhinoceros. But Triceratops isn't the only member of the horned dinosaur family. Right next to it is Styracosaurus, with a long nose horn and a crown of spikes around its frill. It looks fierce, but it was also a plant eater, just like Triceratops. What modern animal does this remind you of? Here's a hint. Its name is Gallimimus, which means ostrich mimic. It's like today's ostrich, with a long neck and built for speed. Look at that tall crest. Do you remember this one from part 2? Yes, it's Dilophosaurus, but now in a completely different color. What do you think the crest is for? Scaring enemies or attracting a mate? Mon think maybe both. A scary crown for enemies and a beautiful crown for a girlfriend. And look at those sharp teeth. Yes, Dilophosaurus is a carnivore. Uh-oh, you know this one. It's Tyrannosaurus Rex, the king of dinosaurs. But this time, in a new color and a new setting. If T-Rex were alive today, could it beat a lion in a face-off? Mon says he can tell the difference between every dinosaur. Which ones eat meat and which ones eat plants. Can he really do that? Well, here's a tip. Meat eaters usually have sharp, pointed teeth for tearing meat, claws for catching prey, and often walk on two legs. Plant eaters often have flat teeth for grinding leaves, smaller claws or hooves, and many walk on four legs. So, do you think Mon's right? Look at that duck-like beak. This is Edmontosaurus, a gentle plant eater. Do you think it could swim as well as a duck? That duck-like beak wasn't just for looks. It helped Edmontosaurus crop plants close to the ground, just like how a duck snaps up grass or weeds. It used hundreds of tiny teeth hidden inside its mouth to grind tough leaves. Even though it looks like it could swim, Edmontosaurus actually lived on land, roaming in large herds and feeding on plants. Over here, it looks like a mother Edmontosaurus with her baby, and Mon just spotted a giant one over there. He guesses it's the father, almost 2 to 3 times bigger than the mother. And here's our gentle giant. Do you remember it from part 1? Yes, Apatosaurus. Besides eating leaves from tall trees, what else could that long neck be good for? Well, scientists think it also helped them spot predators from far away, reach food without moving their huge bodies too much, and even communicate with others in the herd through deep sounds. Looking at it, Mon immediately thought of a giraffe. Do you think so too? And that's the end of Mon's dinosaur adventure. Across 3 parts, we've met so many amazing creatures from the prehistoric world. Which one impressed you the most? Tell us in the comments and get ready for our next adventure. There are still so many dinosaurs in Jurassic Park that Mon hasn't explored yet. If you'd like to see them all with your own eyes, come visit the Than Thai Hot Springs Park in Da Nang, Vietnam. Thank you for watching until the very end. If you enjoyed this video, please like and follow Mon to cheer him on.